Are you looking to capture someone's heart or make them absolutely smitten with you? Well, today on Mindscope, we're going to explore 4 secrets to make anyone obsessed with you. 1. Love yourself. Do you know that loving yourself is the secret to making yourself irresistible to others? Yes, if you want to be irresistible to others, the key is to prioritize your well-being and happiness. This self-love will inevitably produce a sense of confidence and self-assurance that others can't help but admire. Loving yourself means prioritizing your wants without feeling guilty about it. It also involves taking care of yourself physically by eating well, emotionally by expressing your emotions, and mentally by engaging in activities that challenge and stimulate your mind, getting enough sleep, exercising regularly, setting and respecting your boundaries, and obtaining help when needed. Imagine waking up every day feeling empowered, knowing that you are taking steps to prioritize your needs and desires. This boosts your sense of self-worth and makes you more attractive to others. It's like a magnet that draws people in. Also, as you learn to love yourself and prioritize your own needs and desires, you become more open and receptive to the love and affection of others, and you are less likely to tolerate mistreatment or settle for less than you deserve in relationships. Instead, you set high and non-negotiable standards for yourself and those around you, as well as attract partners who meet those standards. But self-love is not always easy. It requires work and dedication to prioritize yourself over others. It's a journey worth taking because it allows you to live your life to the fullest and, in turn, makes others obsessed with your incredible energy. So, how can you start loving yourself more? Start by carving out time each day for activities that bring you joy and fulfillment, whether reading a book, taking a bubble bath, or simply going for a walk. Also, find new things that interest you and be wholly committed to being a fun, authentic version of yourself. Surround yourself with people who support and encourage you, and let go of those who bring you down. 2. Be mysterious. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to have an air of mystery about them that draws others in? Take a look at some of the most mysterious famous people today. Audrey Hepburn was known for her elegance and beauty, but her mysterious aura made her more fascinating to her fans. Beyoncé is notoriously private about her social life. Angelina Jolie is a mysterious femme fatale, and Keanu Reeves leaves everyone speculating. What do all of these people have in common? Fans are drawn to them and obsessed with them. They may not say much about themselves, yet they have a flock of people who want to be around them. You may wonder, what is it about them that makes them so fascinating? Being mysterious can be an attractive quality. It adds an element of intrigue and curiosity that can be captivating. When you don't reveal everything about yourself, others want more. This can make you more alluring, and people find themselves drawn to you without knowing why. But being mysterious doesn't mean being aloof or unfriendly. It's about knowing how much to reveal and when. It's about being selective with your words, thoughts, and actions so that others can't quite figure you out. One way to cultivate a sense of mystery is by being a good listener. People love to talk about themselves, and if you can be a sounding board for their thoughts and ideas, they'll see you as someone they can trust. At the same time, you don't have to reveal everything about yourself in return. This can create a sense of imbalance that leaves others wanting more. Another way to be mysterious is by being confident and self-assured. When you're comfortable in your own skin, you don't need to prove yourself to others. This can intrigue those around you as they try to figure out what makes you tick or what makes you open up. Of course, there's a fine line between being mysterious and distant. It's essential to strike a balance between being open and closed off. You don't want to shut people out completely, but you don't want to reveal too much too soon. Ultimately, being mysterious is about leaving some mystery in the air. It's about being selective with what you share and letting others fill in the blanks. By doing so, you may find that people are naturally drawn to you and want to learn more about the enigmatic person you are. 3. Be unavailable. Do you know the saying that goes, "Absence makes the heart grow fonder"? It's not a ruse. Playing hard to get is a classic tactic that people have used for centuries to make someone crave their attention. It means intentionally creating distance between yourself and the person you're interested in, making them work harder to win your affection, just as you see in the movies. So, what if we applied the same tactic to our lives? What if we become unavailable to others, not to manipulate them, but to set boundaries and only be accessible to the right people who are worthy of our time? Being unavailable doesn't mean being rude or dismissive. It simply means setting boundaries and respecting your own time and energy. It means recognizing that your needs and desires are as important as anyone else's. Importantly, it means not always being at everybody's beck and call and not being a people pleaser. Being a people pleaser could mean always making yourself easily accessible, not valuing your own time, and dissatisfying yourself to please others. This often leads to burnout, resentment towards yourself and others, and feelings of inadequacy. None of these are traits of someone who is desirable and genuinely appreciated for who they are. Therefore, setting healthy boundaries is vital in maintaining your peace and filtering out who has access to you. When you're constantly available to others, you risk becoming a doormat, always at the mercy of other people's whims and desires. But when you're unavailable, you take control of your life and make time for the things that matter to you most. Being unavailable also has the added benefit of making you more attractive to others. People naturally gravitate towards those who are confident, independent, and self-assured. By making yourself less accessible, you become more desirable, creating a sense of mystery and allure that others find irresistible. When you let someone know that they cannot just access your inner space or use your attention for their own selfish gain, you're telling them that your time and attention are valuable. This sets up a chain reaction that leads to them being obsessed with being worthy of you. They will do anything to see that you deem them as worthy enough to have access to you. Of course, being unavailable doesn't mean shutting yourself off from the world entirely. It's essential to maintain relationships and connections with others, but on your terms. By setting boundaries and respecting your needs, you can cultivate more profound and more meaningful connections with those who truly matter to you. So don't be afraid to be unavailable from time to time. Prioritize yourself and your well-being, and watch as others are naturally drawn to your confidence and independence. 4. Be yourself. Have you ever felt like you have to put on a show or be someone else when you're around someone you're interested in? While it is common to do this to impress others, it might actually be doing you more harm than good. You don't have to pretend to be someone you're not, and you don't have to worry about impressing them with a false persona. Instead, you can relax and let your true self shine through. When you try to be someone you're not only being dishonest with the other person, you're also denying yourself the opportunity to be truly happy, relaxed, and fulfilled. And many people might not know this, but people can usually sense inauthenticity, and this will make them distance themselves from you. If you do end up attracting someone with your fake persona, you'll be burdened by the sad truth that they don't actually like you for you. It can also get tiring having to put up a facade. However, being yourself makes it easier for the other person to warm up to you because you have both let your guard down and show your true personality, quirks, and all. Besides, being real around someone you're interested in is vital because pretending can be dishonest and ultimately lead to disappointment. Being yourself also helps attract someone compatible with you because when you try to be someone you're not, you may attract people unsuitable for you in the long run. But when you are authentic, you are more likely to attract people who share your values, interests, and goals. Of course, being authentic is easier said than done, especially if you are nervous or unsure about how they will respond. But it's important to remember that the right person will appreciate and accept you for who you are. One way to be more comfortable around someone is to focus on building a strong sense of self-confidence. You can also focus on the positive qualities you bring, rather than fixating on your perceived flaws or shortcomings. Be honest and open about your thoughts, feelings, and interests. Share your passions with them, even if they seem unconventional or quirky. You may be surprised how much someone can be drawn to your unique qualities and perspective. What about signs you're not a bad person? It's your anxiety. Watch that video right here.